charged for every miss.
Pass to Hawkins. Over to the left wing. Topic for three. Connects from downtown. Topic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Sharp, he's checked in for Chandler, and it's Bridges in for Holmes. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Owens. He's scoreless. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound, Utah.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Hawkins. 7 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Misses from close range.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
And here's Claxton. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Clock at 6. Owens, the pass to Clemens. Shoots over Bridges. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Clemens has got his first points of the game.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Hawkins. It's rebounded by Carlson. The Clippers trail. Pass to Clemens. Now here's Claxton. Here's Owens. This one for three. That shot off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Hawkins.
2 minutes.
And a nice finish on the layup. Hawkins has got 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Owens. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Holmes, he's checked in for Utah. King comes in for Hawkins.
Here they come. Score. Utah.
Clippers making a change here.
Give a big hand for your dance team.
Jazz leading by 4. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
They set the pick. Here's King. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. King's got 9.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Here's Rainman. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's King. He's got 9. And it's Utah scoring again.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Here's Rainman. Can't tie it up. That one misses. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's King. He's got 11. Basket counts. And now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
From outside the arc, he buries it from 3. Rainman's got 21. Here's King. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. The measuring up the shot. Oh, middle of this time. Let's hear it for the participants.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish. Ernie, I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry about ticklish.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know. A poet.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
The head athletic trainer for Utah is providing some information. He said there was some strong pain in the chest area, especially when breathing in. Likely at least one rib is broken. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, they've got Owens, and it's Rain Man in at the point. The offensive rebound, and it's King missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
For the lead. And he can't get that one.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's the pick from the top of the key. A nice shot by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 11 points. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly, no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but they were far from perfect. Can't give them that kind of space.
Here's King. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hawkins. Pulls up. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Rain Man. He's got 24. Out to the right wing. Here's Carlson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Carlson's got his second basket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's King. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Hawkins. Owens grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. A shot by Rain Man, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
King, pass to Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Rain Man. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rain Man's got 27.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And he to the rim. And it's King missing.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Launches it from deep. The shot by Rayman, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Rayman. He's got 27. No good on the triple. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah with another miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. Sharp's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hawkins. 11 points in the game. Over Owens. A nice shot by Hawkins. Hawkins has gotten 4 this quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Sharp, and it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Sharp. Down low. Allen can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Ford. Pass to Sharp. To take the lead. The rebound by Allen. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Owens. For 3. Counted from distance. Owens has got his first 3 points of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there's the screen. The putback. Owen.
You got this, MP.
Los Angeles leading by 6. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Rayman. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Up top, Holmes. He's guarded by Claxton. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
From the high post, and he nails the jumper.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Rayman. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Holmes passes to Sharp. Here's Ford. Clemens grabs the miss. Clemens has got 4 rebounds now. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Knocks down the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Timeout, Jazz.
Once again, everyone, for our Utah Jazz Breaker Dance Group.
Hawkins comes in for Holmes, and it's King in for Ford. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Utah's coach had some words for his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Rayman. The rebound by the Jazz. Sharp's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's King. And the basket is good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Utah. Here's Hawkins. Inside. Here's Sharp. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
There's the triple. Shot by Rayman, no good.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Pass to King. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Rayman, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to King to tie it up. It's rebounded by Carlson. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
.16 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And Utah calls time here. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Here's King, and it falls all over the rim and in. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Two shots.
Take break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
game, MP.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
AMP, it's your world, we just live in it.
Using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you and enjoy the game.
And folks, make sure to be here for backpack day. Bring the kids, they'll get a free Nuggets backpack. And don't forget, fans, during the next Nuggets game, we'll be doing a special Super Mascot Rocky t-shirt giveaway. Make sure to get here early so you can grab yours. Fans, don't forget about it.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Rain Man, and it's Claxton in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, Ward out there with Kersey, and it's Wesley in at the 5 spot. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
Here's Kalmuski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Here's Rain Man. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Can't hit from 12. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. 4-point game. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And here is Ford after the three-pointer from Raymond. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Ward. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That evens the score. And it's 8 points for Rain Man.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, here's Kalmuski. It's deflected. Here's Rain Man. 8 points for him. From deep. Rebounded by Ward. Passed out for the Clippers. They won that game against the Jazz in Delta Center. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. He's checked in for Rain Man. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Claxton the pass to Westbrook. Pass to Carlson. Now Claxton. Still yet to score. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Clippers making a change here. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Here's Carlson. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Collier. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Kersey. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Carlson. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Brand outside. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Collier, that's good. Collier's got 5 now.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
There's the pick. Mr. Kersey pulls it up. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Brand kicks to Wagner. Now here's Shorich. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Ward, and it's Ford in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Utah was all business. He added 37 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And this just speaks to the star that he is. He's able to put the team on his back and deliver. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Wagner. He has yet to score. Rain Man with the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Nuggets trail by 7. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Ward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Rain Man. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Utah Jazz. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hunt. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. That one misses.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's Rain Man missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here is Ford. Misses in close. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Rain Man with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here is Keith. Hasn't made one yet. The offensive rebound.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Clippers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Collier. Here he goes. And it's Ford with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Hunt. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Wesley against Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Shot's good by Wesley. Wesley's got his first bucket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 4. At the elbow, Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the shot goes in.
And really, it's been a major...
Second quarter. Both teams deciding to change it up. Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Ford against Claxton. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Rain Man. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rain Man's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. The Nuggets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Kalmuski. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 7. 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Rain Man. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
welcome to halftime. And after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Denver Nuggets.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look here at Denver, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Clippers leading by 6. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Rain Man, and it's Claxton in at the 2. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Ward.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Rain Man. From deep three-point territory. Here's Carlson. The shot from the low post is good. And the Clippers lead by 8.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
To the wing on the left. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wesley the pass to Kersey. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Fires from deep. And it's Rain Man missing. The Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Ward. Puts up a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
First team foul.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 22. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Offensive rebound. Here's Kersey. It's another look. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rain Man passes to Claxton. Here's Rain Man. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kersey with the ball. The Nuggets with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Kalmuski. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Rain Man. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Claxton against Ford. Right wing. Here's Kalmuski. Westbrook with the block. And they'll keep possession. Count it. And Teron Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
This break, here are the premier class cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Here is Brand, still scoreless. .102 left to play in the third. Pass to Collier. There's the triple. No good there. The Nuggets trail by 12. Inside, Kalmuski. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 9.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Charge outside. Here's Carlson. Over Ward. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hunt the pass to Ward. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Sharge. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Ford